This is very unusual, Peter, that these minutes were released early because that they actually pre-released them accidentally yesterday. How is that playing out in Washington?
Well, I can assure you that it's taking a lot of people here in Washington by surprise, myself included. This is very unusual, and again, for the Fed to have a circumstance like this, of course, is something that they try and avoid whenever they can. These rules and the timing of these releases are very, very significant for the Fed. And so this is a very big deal. Now, of course, the substance of the minutes is what really matters, and we'll have to see what the market reaction is to it. But obviously the fact that you've got some FOMC participants talking about ending QE by the end of the year,
right?
You know, it's something that's significant and something people will take a very close look at. But the timing here, Betty, is something that the Fed always tries to avoid, this kind of early release.
Well, absolutely. I mean, and I just want to just spend another moment on that because, you know, as Mike was talking about, we don't know if anybody traded on this information or not. But how would regulators, how would the Fed be able to figure that out?
Well, they're going to have to take a look at trading patterns, things like that. You know, I need to get more details exactly on how this transpired and what happened before, you know, we really can make any concrete assessment of it.
Sure.
But it is something, of course, the Fed tries to avoid. And it's undoubtedly something that the members of Congress who oversee the Fed are going to have some questions about as well. This is the sort of thing they, you know, that is to some extent an embarrassment for the Fed.
It is.
And there'll be questions asked for sure here on Capitol Hill.
And how is, you know, the minutes, the minutes in here, which really the headline there is talking about maybe pulling back on QE sometime by the end of the, you know, sometime in mid-year. How is that, Peter, going to play among the lawmakers who are looking at this budget, who are looking at the sequester?
Well, you know, there are a lot of Republicans here on Capitol Hill who want the Fed to take its foot off the gas pedal already and have been urging the Fed to try and scale back. So there's going to continue to be criticism of the Fed from Republicans in particular that they've already gone too far, too fast. And so anything that suggests the Fed might be starting to rein itself in terms of the balance sheet will win some praise from Republicans. They won't see it as enough until they actually start to see the Fed dialing it back. But from Democrats, there are going to be some questions about, again, what's the state of the economy right now? We still have 7.6% unemployment, Betty. So the debate over Fed and Bernanke's policies will continue here on Capitol Hill. I don't see these minutes changing it all that much.